Hi gardening friends, I'm Lark and I'm in Wisconsin Zone 5 and we have had temps as low as 28 and I'm prepared for winter. I will be adding coffee grounds to my raised beds yet as I get them once a week usually when I go into town. Here's my asparagus patch with parsley, which is supposed to be a great companion plant for asparagus. And chopped leaves are on here, coffee grounds, and grass clippings. Right next to it is my raspberry patch. Same soil amendments, coffee grounds, grass clippings, chopped leaves. And I had a little azomite left, so I put that in these beds too. And I'm not buying it anymore. I'm going to just go with natural soil amendments from my yard, organic. With having the raspberries next to the asparagus patch, and this is only about 2-foot separation here, the raspberries started to go into the asparagus. So I really have to get at it right away when I see them popping through the soil here, the bark path. I left some of the raspberries growing because next year, this is outside the cinder block garden, so I can pot them up and give them away. It's been about a week since I cut down this stuff. Lavender, doing super in this cinder block. I can't believe it is thick in there. So I don't know what I'm going to do when. If it gets so root bound, I should probably be able to just slice it out with a knife and pull it. Everything is amended with the same grass clippings, leaves, azomite, coffee grounds, and some worm castings. That is a bok choy that never, it got more like a flower and close to the ground. It never got up tall. So I was taking off greens off of this stuff yet, but it's really not growing anymore. That's okay, I have some in the house. These are my succulents, and I tip them on their side so the snow doesn't sit on them too much, so it's a little more well drained. Just tipped a little bit. One kale left. That's a young kale. I put in there late, probably about end of August. Lavender. This is a test. See if it goes through my Wisconsin winter. Planted in the bark. These are all started from seed in about, I think it was April. Oh, I want to make an oil infusion, so I hope I'm going to start more next spring. Can't have too much lavender. So these beets probably are not going to amount to anything, but I left them in. Carrots, I'm going to be mulching over. See that big pile there of leaves? It's to go over this whole entire garden, but I just harvested carrots today and some celery. Here's one more celery left. Took 28 degrees, but these are where my mature carrots are. And I'm still pulling. These are the ones I started in about August, and I'm going to be mulching heavy over them. See if they come back and how they come back. Are they going to come back giving me a carrot or just seed? Probably just seed. And I'm still harvesting off my Swiss chard. Parsley in these two corners too. Cinder blocks are a success for me. I do like planting herbs in them. This is my peppermint I put in late, and grass weed. Easy to take care of. And then I have spearmint over on this side here, and it's doing super. I transplanted it really late, but then again, you can't kill these mints. Just love them. In fact, there's a root right here on this one I tried to pick, just the leaf. So I'm going to push it into the ground, and it should be fine. I don't have leaves as deep as I usually do, because I had to share them with my entire garden. I couldn't use Mom's because she used chemicals on hers across the street. So I'm still picking this kale. Isn't as big as yours, Patrick, but it's still tasting good. Yep. I'm going to make a Tuscan soup this week too, so I use quite a bit of kale in it. So that's it, my gardening friends. Here in Wisconsin, we have possible snow tonight, measurable. So we'll see if we have to do any shoveling. I doubt it. I would think that it would melt pretty quick. Garden's all cut down. Told you I was doing the chop and drop this year. Used to rake this out and compost it. But not this year. I'm tired. We're going to let it feed the soil. I'm not used to letting it go like this. I'm kind of a control person. But using my herbs for tea, like rosemary and lemon verbena, my favorite. Lemon balm every night with some chamomile. And a new one I'm drinking is red clover. I purchased some organic, and all of these teas, one of the attributes of them is for stress and anxiety. I'm going to be so laid back with all this tea I'm drinking. Oh, it's quiet right now. Long winter ahead of me. We had to get ready for bunnies too, so we chicken wired these Wichelias, red prince. They like these. And since my fox hasn't been around for a couple months, I saw a bunny the other day. One bunny. And I don't know how they do it with one bunny, but where there's one, I bet there's more. Driveway markers are up for our snow. Front yard is all raked. Leaves picked up, put on the raised beds. These perennials I don't cut back. They are corabelles. Purple Palace, I think. I think that's the name of them. And we wrapped our burning bushes, because the bunnies like those too. Now if the snow gets to be 3-4 feet, they will eat off the tops of those, but that's okay because they can be trimmed a little. Took my annuals out of the pots, put in a little red twigs and PG hydrangea blooms, blue spruce. Well, that's it, gardening friends, for my gardening season 2014. There is no more. 2015 is when I'll see you again. At least out in the garden. Take care, my friends.